Black Diamond Bay is a Bob Dylan song from his album Desire, and it's a tale of a forbidden love intertwisted with violence, treachery, suicide, and hopelessness. And the first verse starts off.
Up on the white veranda, she wears a necktie and a Panama hat. Her passport shows a face from another time and place. She looks nothing like that.
We're introduced to this woman seemingly enjoying life as she's already staying for a long time at this island. Perhaps she lives there, the white veranda, the Panama hat. It all indicates that this is a beautiful tropical place to live and that there is no danger here.
She walks across the marble floor where a voice from the gambling room is calling her to come on in. She smiles, walks the other way. As the last ship sails and the moon fades away from Black Diamond Bay.
The woman is able to withstand the urge to gamble. She's able to control herself and walks away. Now the last ship goes and there's no point of escape, but until now there's no worry about anything. Life is still great on Black Diamond Bay.
As the morning light breaks open, the Greek comes down and he asks for rope, and then we'll ride.
We're introduced to a Greek who's planning to commit suicide and the first of many bad things. And we're only left to wonder why a man in such a place wants to commit suicide.
Is lifted and the Greek is quickly heading for the second floor. She passes him on the spiral staircase, thinking he's the Soviet ambassador. She starts to speak, but he walks away. As the storm clouds rise and the palm branches sway on Black Diamond Bay.
The woman in the Panama hat and a Greek run into one another, but the Greek doesn't care about the woman at all. Perhaps he's unknown of the danger that will fall on Black Diamond Bay, but maybe he does know what will follow, and he searches an easy and faster way out while a storm falls upon the island.
A soldier sits beneath the fan, doing business with a tiny man who sells an A-ring.
The people on the island are still not aware of the danger, nor do they care about the storm, so they just go on with their daily routine. The Greek is almost ready to commit suicide, and a loser in the casino lights a candle in order to keep playing. Now there's a power outage, a storm, and a Greek who's about to commit suicide, and a woman, like the rest, who is not aware of any danger. Then the soldier bought a ring, and in the fourth verse he proposes.
He tried to grab the woman's hand, said, "Here's a ring, it cost $1,000." She said, "That ain't enough."
The woman doesn't want to marry and seemingly wants to escape the scene, perhaps the island, while it's just too late now.
She passed the door where the Greek had locked, where a handwritten sign read, "Do not disturb." She knocked upon it anyway. As the sun went down and the music they played on Black Diamond Bay.
The sun is down and doom falls upon the island, and music plays. Like in Titanic, when something terrible is about to happen, the musicians kept playing, and perhaps this line has somewhat of the same comforting meaning.
I've got to talk to someone quick, but the Greek said, "Go away," to kick the chair to the floor. He hung there from the chandelier. She cried, "Help, there's danger near, please open up the door."
The Greek is dead, but the woman doesn't know that. She's still on the other side of the locked door, kept away, perhaps to spare her the sight of a hanging man when all of hell breaks loose on the island. Or maybe she saw something in the Greek as in a way where he could help, but where he couldn't or didn't want.
Then the volcano erupted, and the lava flowed down from the mountain high above.
It is dark and the volcano just erupted. The island is dying and on fire when the gambling addict just won the jackpot.
As the island slowly sank, the loser finally broke the bank in the gambling room. The dealer said, "It's too late now. You can take your money, but I don't know how you'll spend it in the tomb."
They're complying with death, Like the desk clerk said, it happens every day. The gambler has won finally, but other things outside of his own control ruin it all. Like in perhaps politics, where the bigger man has sometimes seemingly more power than the lesser man. Or that people can literally die every day by nature or by the hands of someone else. Money has no power or value, and all of that is said in this line.
She's out on the balcony where a stranger tells her, my darling, that was Emma. She sheds a tear and then begins to pray. As the murmurs on and the smoke drifts away from a lifetime on bay.
There's nothing left to do but to pray for the woman. She sees the island on fire, the volcano erupted, and a storm is above. She's forced to comply with death and therefore begins to pray, but the inhabitants of the island, or at least I would guess so, are uninterested in what's happening around them. The stranger still flirts with the woman while she's panicking, and then for the final verse, the song shifts perspective.
I was sitting home alone one night in LA watching old croquet on the 7 o'clock news. It seems there was an earthquake that left nothing but a Panama hat and a pair of old Greek shoes.
The narrator of the song is at home, safe, and sees the news about a tragic story, where we now know that the woman most probably has died. The whole island is gone, but it's happening so far away from home that the narrator simply doesn't care about it.
Seems like every time you turn around, there's another hard love story that you're gonna hear. And there's really nothing anyone can say. And I never did plan to go anyway to a lifetime on.
He's fine knowing that an island is destroyed. Dozens of lives are gone, as he never did plan to go there anyway. Dylan tells us that a lot more is happening on this earth. It's filled with suicide and depressions, love stories and tragic stories, but that you'll never understand all of this if you do not pay attention to other persons or places. Money holds no value in a world where everything can be lost, and in contrary of the viewer watching it on the news and not caring, like the inhabitants on the island and not caring, there are people like the woman in the Panama that do care about what's happening. Or perhaps everyone on the island can accept faith when a woman cannot.